Hello, hello. I'm Juliana Haver, the plant-based dietitian, and this is the What Would Juliana Do Q&A. So Brock Leaf asked me, and several other people asked me across my social media channels. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook as well. And he asked about gaining weight. I always talk about losing weight, but some people also want to gain weight. So it's an interesting thing to talk about because first and most importantly, why do you want to gain weight? So there's different reasons. Several people, just have an aesthetic desire to build muscle and to look a certain way, increase volume. So for those people, I would encourage you to go to the gym. Building muscle at the gym is the most effective way to start building up and bulking up as much as you can. What also happens at the same time is you drive appetite naturally. The more you exercise, the more active you are, the more you're going to have an increased appetite. So that's wonderful. You build your appetite, you build your muscles, you feed for fuel and recovery, and therefore you will gain weight. The other thing to consider is nutritionally, what are the best foods to incorporate to gain weight? So everyone, I hear doctors telling patients, go eat more, go to fast food, eat whatever you like, go get ice cream. I've heard this so many times over the years, and it's just mind-blowing to me because why would we ever recommend people eat unhealthy food just because they want to increase their weight? I don't recommend that. Of course, I recommend a whole food plant-based diet, and you can indeed apply this when it comes to weight gain. So no burgers and no, French fries and ice cream. That's a special treat kind of a food. What I want you to focus on are, of course, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, mushrooms, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices in infinite tasty combinations. That said, there are certain foods that are more nutritionally dense. So you want caloric density and you want nutritional density. They're very different if you think about it. So what are the most nutritionally dense whole food plant foods? That would include nuts and seeds, of course. And I don't want you to eat lots of nuts and seeds, just eat more nuts and seeds, closer to the 2 ounces per day. You could do things like, this is where green smoothies comes in really wonderfully. You could pack a lot into a blender and you won't get full very often, for very long. So smoothies are a great thing. Nut butters, seed butters, you could add those. And there's other foods, dried fruit, and I wrote a list because it's never on the top of my mind. Those are the most, but here's another key. Meal frequency. A lot of people that want to gain weight, they have a hard time being full. They don't want to be full. They get full easily. Something that most people, when they're trying to lose weight, have a really hard time because it's the opposite. So for those people that are trying to drive appetite, it might be better to eat small, frequent meals throughout the day as opposed to 1 or 2 or 3 meals. So you can get, you could eat more if you just eat smaller versions and then you just kind of portion them throughout the day, sprinkle them throughout the day, so you can gradually increase your overall consumption. Those are some things to think about. On the other side, I'm of course talking about the healthy population. There are health conditions where weight gain may be necessary or may be difficult. People, like I work with a lot of seniors that have issues with dentition or oral problems that make it difficult to actually consume a lot of food. People, of course, with an eating disorder that are struggling to gain weight, that's more of a psychological issue in terms of the healing process. So I'm not going to address that here. The other issue would be someone with gastrointestinal issues or problems or health diagnoses where it's hard to absorb calorie. And so those are very specific issues that I deal with my clients, but not something I could recommend generally speaking because there are so many different fine things to address within that category. So, and hummus, by the way, you can get a lot of calorie in hummus. My favorite, hummus should be a food group. You can get a lot of calorie in with hummus if because it's pureed. Anything that's blended and compacted, you can get more in with less chewage, if you will. And those are things to incorporate into a diet when you're trying to gain weight. But go back to the gym, focus on that. Or no, obviously we can't all go to the gym right now. So just doing workouts at home, lifting weights, using your body weight. Body weight exercises are the best. Push-ups, tricep dips, those are my favorite. Squats, plies, lunges. You can do all those things from your home. Crunches, stuff for your abdominal muscles. Those things will build muscle, break down tissue so that you build back muscle stronger and thicker and bigger because you're looking for volume. So first address why, then go for these different kind of tactics to try to increase your weight slowly and healthfully, not with junk food that's going to make you have issues in the future. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for reaching out. Please share your questions and comments below or via direct message, or on my website, plantbaseddietitian.com. I'll see you next time.